Okay, it should be going.
Okay, Grandpa Sprouting come over one day about noon and said to Homer, my dad, I need to borrow the boys for the most of the day. And, okay, what do you need them for? Well, he said, I had a little wreck with my Model T. He just bought it. He traded his Hupmobile for a Model T. He said, I was driving into the buggy shed with the Model T and I had both feet on the eveners and hollering whoa, and that Model T went right through the buggy shed and out the north side. And that's just exactly what it did. Anyway, that's the end of the story.
Well, you got to tell us how the eveners work.
Well, the eveners is that's the thing that goes across behind the horses, and there's a single tree on each one, and it's hooked to this evener, and this evener is hooked to the pulling part of the wagon.
Okay.
If you're doing a wagon, but a Model T don't have an evener. So anyway, he had both feet on the eveners.
And then what would those pedals have been?
Well, he probably hit the low brand. See, it had 3 bands: low, high, and reverse. So he called them the eveners.
And when he put his foot on it, that shifted her into low gear.
Yeah.
And then his other foot would have been on the gas pedal.
Yeah. And it went right on to his other. But till they tore that barn down, they burned it down. Well, you can still see the boards that Ralph and I put in, splicing that on the north end of the buggy shed.
How bad did it tear up the car?
Oh, it didn't hurt the old Model T, I guess.
Just kept on going.
Well, it broke it. Yeah, it did. It broke the crank off. But you know, the crank stayed in there. You know, in
yeah.
the Model Ts, you had a little leather thing that after you started where you hooked the in, and it was off the side, and I don't remember whether it broke it off or what happened. But anyway, Henry Fair had to pull it to town so they could get it fixed.
Pull it down with a horse?
Right. With his old car.
If they used a car?
Yeah, he used a car.
Okay.
Well, the old Hupmobiles, you know, they had a clutch like regular cars did, but they didn't have anything but cloth curtains of canvas. Cold, oh my God, they were cold. Whew. I remember sitting out there. Of course, Rick would always get ready to go to church, you know, early, and Dad would get the old Hupmobile out and let it run, and you'd heated up the bricks. You know, you'd have a whole sack full of bricks to go out and scatter them around the car. Didn't make any difference what the weather was. Rick would be sitting out there by herself for at least 30 minutes before we get ready to go. Every time somebody come by, she'd say, "Are you sure we're going? Are you sure we're going?" And then by the time we got all in, well, then she's about ready to quit and go stay home. She was a character back in her early years. You know, she got pretty crotchety later, but
okay.
we had a lot of fun with them old cars.